Hi, I'm Lloyd Dennis. In New Orleans, they call me the Love Doctor. Let's see if what I wrote 30 years ago, while I was still in my 40s, still makes sense today when I'm in my 70s. This week's show is called Share Something. This week's column will go deeper into the realm of understanding than even you, my most loyal readers, ever dreamed possible. This week, the Love Doctor is going to share some heavy-duty wisdom with you. As one who's grasped the significance of historical events and their impact on our relationships, I'll attempt to share with you in this column how one historical change in lifestyle has made it more difficult to maintain a relationship. You'll be amazed at how deep this week is. Many of you have reached a dangerous point in your relationships. Some of you will soon reach this point, and others have already suffered through the pain and agony without understanding why it happened or what happened. I'm writing about that point in a relationship where you, as a couple, seem to have it made. You struggle to become established. You struggle with your jobs. You struggle getting your home and furnishings together. It's strange, but now that life is getting easier, it also seems like your relationship is beginning to fall apart. You're at that dangerous point I called loss of common cause. This is that point in a relationship when the only interest that you have as a couple, all that's left in common are sex, gossip, and the children. You know that you're in trouble if all your conversations are about the kids and what other people are doing. Sex we don't normally talk about, right? If this sounds like your house, thank God for the Love Doctor. You should stop whatever you're doing, postpone it right now, and finish watching this show. Don't do like many uninformed people and start blaming your lover for not being interested in you. Your problem is the result of something that happened over a century ago. The Love Doctor will explain why your relationship is dwindling away, and more importantly, how to get it cranked up and running again. You know, I'm happy that I decided to write on this topic. So many of you need so much help. In order for you to understand that neither you or your mate is truly at fault for the lack of luster in your relationship, we'll have to do a little history lesson. One cause for couples drifting apart today was something that happened over a century ago. You see, there was a period in history called the Industrial Revolution, when the invention of steam power and mass production caused people to leave their family farms and family workshops to take jobs in factories and offices. I'll bet that some of you are already beginning to understand. The intelligence of my readers is both amazing and growing. So stay with me now. Hi YouTubers, this is Lloyd. Do me a favor, if you're enjoying my video, please click the like and subscribe. It'll help OG out. Here's the way it works is a collection of similar articles by the Love Doctor in an index form and is available online at LloydDennis.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. Before the Industrial Revolution, most couples and their children worked together as families. Some couples worked together on farms, so they had the crops to talk about, taking care of livestock, the bugs on the collard greens, when the beans would be picked, and so on. Families who ran shops and stores talked about prices, about what to order for next week, how to get more customers, etc. Not only did farm and shop couples have a lot to talk about, but they also had to depend on one another in their work. They had everything in common and depended upon one another for support in their everyday work. Compare the way couples lived then and how they live today. Today we depend on other people for conversation in our field at work. Today we all depend on one another to pick up the kids or put out the garbage in our relationships. That's about it. We find ourselves depending on the people we work with to keep our jobs and support our lifestyles. Even those of you who are reading the column for the first time should understand now. You see, once many couples accomplish the initial goal of a relationship, setting up the household, they don't seem to have anything in common because, quite frankly, they don't. It's really unfortunate that most of you have to be away from your lover to earn a living. Up until 100 years ago, that didn't happen. But some of you make things worse by not even sharing recreational or social activities with each other. In these relationships, since they share all their work and leisure activities with other people, the only times the couples talk is when they have a money, child, car, household problem. If all your conversations with a person deal with problems, pretty soon you don't look forward to talking with that person. If there is to be any hope for continued enjoyment of one another outside of the bedroom, a couple must have some common interests related to work or recreation or both. There are usually one or two things that both of you can enjoy. Spend more time doing these things. If you're a workaholic, start a small-time business together. Warning, some people cannot work together, so don't force it. You don't have to be a victim of history. Understand that the Industrial Revolution changed the way couples live by separating our work life from our love life. If you think that you can change your work life to include your lover, as Boo and I have done, it may be worth the risk. Find things to get involved in together. Here are a few suggestions: church, camping, fishing, volunteer work, cooking, gardening, skiing, remodeling, do a business, boating, travel. You get the point. Connect. Do things together. Sometimes all you might need in your relationship is a new goal or challenge. Whether we like it or not, the Creator seems to have made men and women so that we are our happiest when we struggle together towards common goals. Goals which benefit both of us, our children, or mankind. Sit down together. Dream a new dream together. Pull in the same harness in the same direction. Suddenly you will have much more in common, not the least of which will be mutual respect and admiration. So if you or a friend have a topic that you would like to see covered on the Love Doctor Show, drop it in the comments, and please like and subscribe as well. Like I said, recommend this to some young people who are getting their lives started. Hasta luego.